katono mpulira Mike Mwana Shivana representing Faruga.
Okay, shout outs to Shivana. Thank you for that intro. Thank you for that intro song. We love you. I think we do, right?
We do.
I love you. Blessings to more songs, right? Yes. This is LBQ Virtual Sport, where we laugh, love, and learn. And we are the Bakuya Toge. She said what she said. Always and always with the baddest team around town in an anonymous place. Yes, and this is my team.
Hi, thanks for listening and thanks for the support. I am Biggie.
Hey people, this is Diddy the Dolphin.
Sweet Chocolate, how you doing?
Gazelle, your female lover, kama huwa.
What's that? What is that? All right, okay, we are here with some tribe. we are invented. Okay, the support like Biggie talked about is when you listen to this, you're supporting. When you like this, you're supporting. And when you comment, please don't forget to comment. You are supporting. And please do not forget to share. When you share, we are out there. And what we are talking about is maybe the message is getting to whoever we want the message to go to. So thank you so much and keep sharing those videos.
And keep subscribing.
Keep subscribing, yes. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about visibility and coming out.
Very interesting.
Visibility and coming out. These two confuse me somehow. Yeah? The two confuse me. So what do you think, visibility and coming out? What does those two mean? Can we differentiate the two?
I think, you can differentiate the two. I can be visible and yet not out. There are so many people in Uganda here who are visible, but yet they have never told nobody that they are gay.
Okay. How does that work?
For example, myself, let me give an example about myself. I'm a prominent footballer. Let me give an example of footballer. I play very good football. No, I am visibly out there. Everyone looks at me and say, that person is a lesbian. They will say it. I have never ever said anything to nobody that I am lesbian. But I'm visibly out there. All lesbians and all queer people in the country look up to me.
Yes.
But I've never said it out there that I'm out. Being out is actually saying, I am here, I am a lesbian. I am a lesbian, you employ me as a lesbian, you play with me as a lesbian, you come closer to me, please know I'm a lesbian.
Okay.
You see, so that's the difference.
That is you voicing it out.
Yes, when you voice it out,
and you call yourself that.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I am a lesbian means I have come out. Okay. But I can be a lesbian, visibly known. Even my X's and Y's and Z's know I am a lesbian, but I never say it.
You've never told it to anybody.
I am visible out there, but I have never come out. Sibyogerangako muleta ne proof eraga nti no ndi musiyazi sibeerangako. Naye ndi musiyazi in the actual sense, but I've never come out. Coming out is a very, 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 very hard thing that not everyone has gone through it. But being visible, it's not a choice. You find yourself being visible.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, you can be visible because of the work. So, but then you've never come out to say that I am actually gay. Coming out can be in two ways. You can come out to yourself and then to other people. Coming out to yourself first sometimes is first better. Yeah, it's actually, yeah,
that
for
is
you to acknowledge,
yes,
that you know what, I am queer and I'm here and I'm okay. Then when you come out to other people, that's when you be like, so my name is Amor and I am queer. So accept me the way I am.
According to me as Gazelle, coming out is more accepting yourself, recognizing who you are, accepting who you are. And then there's coming out
Just
openly, depending, yes. And then also when you talk about our visibility, to me, on the side of visibility, I see it from the side of the onlookers, the surrounding. That's how they're how they perceive you. And that's how the visibility comes out when it comes to your sexual orientation. Yeah.
Given my experience, I think visibility is you being who you are openly. It doesn't matter whether it is with family, friends, but you're being open. When it comes to coming out, I think coming out is one, like my previous speakers have said, there's the acceptance, and then having to deal with the acceptance of sharing who you are with either your friends or your peers or your family. So that's how I see the two. But it gets a bit confusing, when someone says, are you visible? Are you out? Those are questions that are a bit tricky, but then that's the difference when it comes to, the context of sharing what visibility is versus coming out.
But okay, something else that that has come into my mind: visibility is no choice, and coming out is choice, because you can be visible by your dress code, you can be visible by your acts, but you've never told nobody that you've never come out openly. Visibility could be your work. It's no choice. Sometimes it's no choice. People will even blend you lesbian, even when you're not lesbian, but you have
that look,
qualities, affiliations, or things that you do that is connected to lesbians. But coming out is you decide to say, this is who I am. There is a choice. You say, I want to come out. I want to tell people I am lesbian. I don't care. I don't give a about whatever. I am out here.
Okay, Amori wanted to share a coming out experience.
There's another coming out of where you can come out to someone you trust, and then the other person helps you come out by doing Lugambo. So like my first time to come out, it was my auntie. So I thought, since she's from abroad, she would understand, Yeah, she's exposed. So she's like, so Ruthie, I hear your mom told me you have a partner, and I'm like, I'm not yet sure. But now I'm like, oh, tell me, because I know, are you gay? Are you bisexual? I'm like, I'm bisexual. So when she's like, okay, cool. Then after a while, Mama, I'm meeting. Apparently, mommy knows you're gay, so they want to do a meeting, and then they tell you so like coming out is not a very easy thing to do. You have to really trust yourself first, and then that person you're going to come out to. Don't just come out to anybody. People lie. They say, you trust me, no. Then they tell on you.
That's how they come to you. Let's see if we got that right to the listeners. Coming out is telling your story, right? The story of who you are. And visibility is what you look like.
What you look like, what you do, your
expression, yeah?
How you do things.
All right, let's get that right. And I think a little that I've gathered is that, coming out to yourself, maybe that's the most important thing of them all. Because, before you come out to yourself, you're in denial. Yeah. Sometimes these things get so even traumatizing. You feel like you're attracted to some people. Okay, I don't want to say some people, but being attracted to maybe to the same sex, and then you condemn yourself. My caste, because I remember I was still young, and I used to think that I'm really caste, and I got a Bible someday. I remember I can even see the scenario right now. I got a Bible someday, and then I knelt down beside my bed, and I was really praying, and then I'm like, really, please, God, what are you?
Did you use a Quran or
A Bible, the small ones. I had the small one. The blue ones, those ones, because they used to give them out at school, in schools. And then I also had another one. It had Psalms. It was small like that as well. And I was praying like it was around 7, because I think I was from school doing something to a girl, not touching a girl, but I used to put money under their pillow, buying them things and whatsoever. And then I felt
the reason as to why people think we have a lot of money.
because sometimes words can kwegana you. Words can really your tongue is heavy, and then you can't say anything. All I can do is let me express. Yes, let me express it. And then one day this girl asked me, "Where you guys? Do you have that money? Like, who gives you money? because I used to put money under her pillow. I used to steal that money, by the way. Anyways, the two things that we are talking about, the visibility and coming out, the two involve, being out there. Yeah, being out there and, people knowing you, people knowing who you are and what you present as, yeah? So with this going on, the AHA going on, the Anti-Homosexual Act, with that going on, how has that situation, affected the coming out or the visibility? How has it affected?
So, visibly, I think there are so many people that have been forcefully, not themselves, they have been outed by other people, not willingly. We can't say they were ready to come out, so they have been doing whatever they are doing without. They were visible, and people suspected. So that means they are visible. The people suspected, this guy could be gay, or this lady could be lesbian, but in the actual sense they have not said it. But their actions prove that, show that they are homosexuals. And then the outing not self, coming out, not them coming out, but people have outed people out. And there are some people who have come out, by the way. You can see on TikTok, social media, yes. People, especially persons that are not living in Uganda, have come out to the public to try and clear the air. The information that is misleading, that is preached on social media and all other spaces, they have come out to counter-react to what people are saying, to correct it. They have outed themselves openly, because before we didn't know that they are homosexuals, but they decide to come out and say, I am gay, and I'm telling you, I've loved men or women for so and so time, and I'm telling you, no one recruits, no one gives us money, we work. Even where we are in other countries besides Uganda, we work hard to earn a living. So that clears air down here in Uganda, where people think there's some kind of person who gives us money to be who we are. So people have come out like that. People have been visible, but the coming out is not. Some have decided to come out openly because to clear the air. Because while we are here in Uganda, so many of us fear to speak about ourselves openly, even when we are out. By the way, we are out there. I never deny when someone goes to me and says, Biggie, you're lesbian. I say, yeah, I am. I am. And unfortunately, my being out there, what hurts most is characterized by money. Because first of all, I'm a person who gives too much. I give because my life is based on giving. I am who I am because of giving. People have shared with me to be where I am, so that's the reason as to why I share. And so that kind of conforms with what people are saying, that gay people have money, and yet it's not. Sometimes I go without food, and so these guys that have come out to speak about their sexuality, who are not in Uganda, are trying to counter-react to those persons that are saying we are given money to be who we are. No, they have outed themselves.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
Resonate to that Biggie has said, but my experience after the passing, I was dealing with, a case in court. Obviously, that brought a lot of nervousness, but I saw it, one, as a protection in terms of, okay, the court case is happening. They know this is a visible lesbian because I'd been outed by the papers and had slept with 100 women.
100 women.
Yeah, but I saw that one as a time to just coil back in a bit and double check. So the AHA has both the passing of AHA has one, a negative connotation on my life as an individual, but also community I serve. But being a visible LBQ woman, there's some sense of protection when it comes to the type of violations I have been seeing. Much as I was also dealing with some violations, but the magnitude is different from me who's visible and one who's not visible. Yeah.
Speaking of both negative and positive impact that the current context has brought about to our visibility, speaking from a point of an organization, as an institute, we get to see that the collaborations and partnerships, that those that have withdrawn, who are now the allies that you can now work with, authentic, actually honest allies that you can work with. And then when it comes to service deliveries, health providers, and then also generally when it comes to CSOs, other civil society organizations. But then it has been more of like a sieving, who is there, who is meaning what their work is, because most of them say they work with the LGBT, but then during this context, during this time now, we really see that actually they're just there for, it's just in paper but not in reality. So we've been able to now also re-strategize and see who to pick out if it's collaborating and also in partnerships.
Visibility to me is how has my visibility been affected? First of all, I won't say I am out, but for some reason people think I am out there. But the way I talk and the way I want to be around females, right now it's very scary. Like my persona has been affected. It's not like before when you used to go out to a bar and girls come around you and you dance. But now you are scared to do that, because when someone sees it, be like, oh, I know you. Ah, you know me, but I'm not yet out. So I can no longer dance in peace. You can't. It's like something has been taken away from you. So at this time, to come out and be like, yeah, I'm a lesbian and what, it's a bit scary. I would have to really think twice about it. Though I know people who know, but if I haven't told you, please, you don't know.
Just to also add, the increase of blackmail, like Biggie mentioned earlier, the assumption and myths around being visible. Some activists have been targeted, because they're at the front line, so that's the assumption that there's money flowing in, and after the passing of AHA, it rose because obviously the assumption is when there's crisis, there's money flowing.
When it comes to service, health services, as we're doing the home-based care, we get to see that majority of the members, before, yes, I know there was that passing that they put, go and receive health services without, fear of discrimination or being outed. But then there is still that our members still holding back themselves and reaching out to health centers to go and receive, their services. It's not like before, but now it's not the law.
And maybe to add on something is, during this context, actually, people have gone back to the closet. Because, like, personally, like, eventually, you're Edda right now, you cannot. So it has just put us back in the closet.
It's a two-way thing. I think where I've reached as a person, everyone knows me, I'm a lesbian. I can't hide nowhere. So I will still walk to the market with a strategy. I know you can only arrest me if you got me in the act. So I am aware of the law, and I visibly walk out. Visibly and out there. I've never said it to people, but my visibility has led to people understand that I am lesbian. They know I'm lesbian. Even that person who has never seen me with any woman thinks I'm a lesbian. I'm a very friendly person to even men. But the thing is, right now, for some people who are not out there, they don't understand this. Where I am right now, I am very, very, very okay, and I'm no longer scared of anything, because I know you touch me at a cost. I will sue you, because you didn't find me in an act. You find me in an act, you're violating my right to privacy, which most people are scared about.
So maybe in a way now the law has now helped us understand understand exactly what we are working with, because now we understand by identifying you are being arrested. Because now you know.
When you tint your hair, that's a lesbian. When you have dreadlocks, that's
Oh,
a lesbian.
dreadlocks, dreadlocks are so named.
But also in general as a community, I've seen, I mean, human nature, we work on safety plans and kind of lax on them. But then, after the passing, people are now more cautious of, plans and re-strategizing on what they had planned before and what they're putting in place. So I think the passing of the bill and making it law has increased people's awareness in terms of safety. Not just the physical, but also the digital, because digital is something we take for granted.
Speaking of safety, I would that takes me to a question of, you've talked about the people who are just visibly what safety measures could we give to these
I think, like I said, most times when we talk of safety, people are looking at the physical, but I think the digital is also very important because it's information exchange. So I think most of us probably know, the disappearing messages, but also knowing the apps that are safe and deactivating apps that we are not using, but also checking the safety settings of all the apps that we're using.
We should stop agreeing without reading. Because most times over app, over anything, agree, just go on and agree without even reading.
People need to know what they're agreeing to, because you're giving permission to these applications to access either your contacts or your microphone or your camera. So you just have to be cautious when you download an application, but also see what permissions you're granting these applications.
And also, speaking of digital safety, if you are an organization like Farouk who is more visible online, if like right now, it's better you take your website down for just a while until everything is a bit calm. Another safety tip would be, it's important to tell someone where you're going. If you're going for an advocacy meeting somewhere, tell someone, do not just go, so that someone knows where you are.
Sometimes when it comes to visibility, because it's not a choice for you to be visible, sometimes you have nothing to do. But just to be conscious with yourself. We know of so many people that have been visibly out there, but they've never said they are gay or lesbian, but they keep a calm tone whenever something happens. Whenever someone talks about them being gay or queer or something, they never even come out to dispute it. They'll not say nothing. And you see, the biggest problem comes when prominent persons come out to defend themselves against the accusations or the allegations that they are queer. I think it's important for people not to say anything. Keep a low profile regardless. If you are visible and you're not yet out there, don't say nothing. Don't even come out to clean the bad publicity. You don't have to, because someone does that because they may have asked for an interview and you refuse to give them an interview, but they'll find it prudent for them to say things about you, weird things about you, so that you come out to clean your name. You don't have to clean it. If people think you're gay, so be it. You've not said you're gay. They are saying. We have had feminine children. We have had feminine brothers, we have had masculine sisters, and we have had masculine parents and cousins and all sorts, but who are not even gay or lesbian. So why do you come out to defend yourself in public? You don't have to, because you're not out. Don't defend yourself. Toina gwaliogambye ko muno you're gay. So if people think you're gay, so be it. Because you're not the first person they think you're gay. There are so many people in Uganda that are known to be gay, yet they have never come out to say, I am gay. So keep a low profile. Let people say whatever they want to say. You don't have to come out. That's protection. Because people will know that it's Tuachi Manila. They usually say that person is gay, but even has children. But in the actual sense, you're gay. You don't have to say it. You don't have even to come out to defend yourself. Let it be. I think that's the best when it comes to visibility. Outing yourself, it means unless someone else outs you, you don't even have to defend yourself. I have seen so many gay people who are defending themselves now after the passing of the anti-homosexuality bill, defending themselves not to be gay, and yet I know they are gay. You don't have to say nothing. You because you look a fool. Yes. You look a fool to start saying no, I am not gay. You don't have to let them think, because they are thinking. You've never, even the letter that came out of Internal Affairs says you must make sure you find someone in the act. You must have evidence. So if you wake up, even me who is out there, some people have seen me kiss a woman some years back. I don't know now, like 20 years back. They have seen me kiss a woman. They don't have evidence because there was no camera. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now here you don't have evidence. Have I kissed you in public? No. Producer, have I? I've kissed you in public? No, last week, maybe not. Like, was it really nice? No, I know. Yeah, it was nice. That's why you're talking about it. You're trying to out me. The truth of the matter is, don't come out to defend yourself, even when you're visible. Keep the light shine. I remember, I know a lot of people who have said Morris is gay. He has never even come out to say I am not gay. Yet he's a married man. He has never come out to say I am gay or I am not. He's just silent. He's not. We don't know whether he's gay or not. We don't know, because he has never come out to tell us that he's or he's not. So people will wake up. They have named different musicians here to be gay, and the actual gay people are not even talked about. You're visibly out there saying, the moment you say I have no problem with gay people, you become gay. And so why do you come out to prove to the public? Yet you woke up and say you have no problem with gay people. Why do you have a problem with yourself if someone comes out to say that you're gay? So for me, the tip is not to say what you don't want to say. Even when someone accuses you, please don't say nothing. Just let them continue saying whatever they want to say, because it's them, not you.
I think to add on that, we should be mindful of our circles, the friends that we are hanging out with, because it's from them that we are hearing about black males. We should also be mindful of the spaces that we are going. If you're going out with your friends, which space are you going to? And then also don't forget on your phones to have that emergency, that dial fast. Yes, the speed dial. At least in case of anything, you just dial up. Yeah.
All right then. I just want to say this. I always say this, and I'm still saying this. We are only out there, or maybe it is too much out there now because of the social media that we have. This is not the first generation that these things are happening. It's just because right now you're so much exposed to social media, and people want maybe, or they feel the need to kiss on TikTok, or maybe shoot a video of showing their lover and doing things, twinning in clothes and everything. It's because of the social media. Let's just get it right to everyone who is listening to this. Whether low or whatsoever, this is not the first generation that this is happening.
byaliwo naye nga tewaliwo social media even before 50s ne mu giri emyala 4 because people used to say oyo musiyazi nga tayogeddeeko naye ekyalo kyonna ne kigamba musiyazi nga ate si
kubanga n'ekigambo ekyo it is not just coming out now sigamba nti ekigambo ekyo kitandise kati mu myaka gino okitegere. So those are choices. Now talking about choices, everybody can do whatever the heck they want, right? You can go out, buy chicken, eat the chicken, or mbisi, or nfumbe. That is all. Why are we getting into people's choices? All right.
Yeah, just maybe to add on. Yeah, just my take is, please, if you are going to come out, please trust the circle. Know who you're coming out to. Don't just come out because you're pressured. It's your life. You should live it step by step.
And also people should know, coming out is coming out. When you wake up on TV and say I'm a lesbian, you are. And please, you should have things at your fingertips. You will lose your family, you lose friends, you might lose your job, you will lose your sanity, you will lose your circles. Some people, my friend told me at one point, if I ever see you on TV say you're lesbian, I will never ever say hi to you. Let people say you're lesbian, but you've never said it. I love you that way. I know you're lesbian, but you've never woken up. I've never seen you on any media saying that you're lesbian. Let all of us, everyone think you're lesbian, say that you're lesbian, but you yourself has never said that you're lesbian.
When Biggie said losing friends and family, I thought of one other safety tip. I think as a community we need to know that East-West home is best, even if our families take a while to accept, but also we need to know it is a process, just like it is a process for us to come out. But also, as we move that journey, it is best. What worked for me is you find that one person you can make your friend within the family. Could be your brother, could be your sister, could be your cousins. I think it's very prudent for us to find that one person. You may not be articulate. If you need someone to walk that journey with you, Farouk has a hotline that you can reach out. It's just something I needed to put out there, because most times we always assume that as peers we should be the support system, yet these are the people we grew up with, but because we have not given them time to process the information we have shared with them. This is information that my mom, my late mom, may her soul rest in peace, shared with me when we were having a conversation, and I was still trying to figure out why, because I lived openly, I was me, and she shared that and said, we as LGBT people do not give our parents time to process, but also other siblings to process the information, because they also have to debunk what the dreams and aspirations and all those things they had for us. So yeah, just wanted to share it out there.
So one other thing is that during this period of time, there's a lot of outings that are happening because of the act. So please speak to someone. Speak to someone. Please don't die in pain. Don't die lonely. Speak to someone. Even when you're out there, I am speaking to those persons that don't belong to any organization or don't affiliate with the community. Those people who are out there happily queer and then end up getting into situations. Please speak to someone. Even when you don't know anyone, at least the contact numbers are online. Speak to someone about your situation. Even when you don't want to be outed, someone will come through for you.
The whole world doesn't need to know who you are, so safety begins with you.
And in fact, straight people don't tell us their sex styles. We all just think they have missionary. No. They even have anal sex. They have all the types of sex, but they never speak about it. So why do people want us to speak about how we do things? How do I love a woman? I don't have to. Just place a woman somewhere, I will pick her. I'll pick her.
All right then. I hope and wish that we have exhausted visibility and coming out and all the safety measures that you would take to keep safe. You know, we are in a trying time. I don't know why I'm saying trying time in my country, but well, this is where we are.
And for me, it's no longer trying time. It's no longer because when that letter came out, I want to arrest people.
You want to arrest me?
Yes, you come listen at my door. We are singing the national anthem and Chitiba cha Buganda whichever kingdom. And you report to police, they come to arrest me. I am 100% confident that you can't win that case against me. Did you see me? How was I? What position? How was it? I was very embarrassed when Enanga said, Bali besi yago or siyazo butali wachi. Something, some funny. No, some funny statement. Of siyazo wechitalo. Busiyazo wechitalo unyinza okubeera mu nyumba nga nyimba nga anize kanenaaza. Kati bagenda kuwatani. If I'm fingering myself, self pleasure, they are going to arrest me and the finger. I don't know.
To some other people who are not that brave, let's keep somewhere cool, like the way we are. We are in. We don't scream. We are somewhere we don't know. In Uganda, somewhere recording this, trying to, reach out to you who is maybe like me, who is going to be somewhere listening to this, comforting yourself. Keep safe, please. Do not be like, and then you think like you can win a case. Oh my, don't do that. All right, that is for Biggie. Let's leave that for Biggie. And with that being said, thank you for listening. Who is listening? We love you. We heart you so much. Tell them we love them.
We love you.
Please subscribe.
Keep listening.
Turn on your post notifications.
Yes, whenever you subscribe, remember that bell notification. Turn it on so you don't miss out on any episode. So now we are still Bakuya Togere.
She said what she said.
All right. My producer says bye-bye.
I got a question.